Hey, new angle. I'm gonna be largely honest. This video is mainly just meant to be a test video, just to try out a new production structure I've been talking about in the past couple of episodes. But I've been working to make this project at least look better and just streamline the process more. So this is really just to test out, try the new stuff I have, and see if it's maintainable, if it's feasible, if it's overall good, like if it's worthwhile. So let's get into what I want to talk about. So I've talked about my friends and I. We had this startup idea that we were pitching for a big ideas for a competition for startups. Right. I don't want to get into the weeds of who was doing what company, what what organization we're pitching it to, but we're doing a competition. We did not get past the first stage to like get to the pitching side. So then we're still doing now, trying to kind of advance our stuff. We talked to different people here and there, and it seemed like a good idea. For those who don't know the idea, it's Fresh for Less. The idea of Fresh for Less is basically to connect college students and people on welfare who can afford foods at their regular prices. So what they would do is that restaurants usually they have certain foods they have to throw away. So picture Panera. Panera has certain they cook everything from fresh. So then they have to throw stuff away that is not sold at the end of the day. So picture that. But instead of throwing away that food, you're able to sell at a discounted price to people who couldn't afford it at the regular prices. So both parties win in the side. So we got to talk to different people. We actually had a really interesting conversation because we're trying to get data on students off campus and just see how their eating styles were, like if they felt like they could afford the foods at their prices, because we wanted to be able to, at least when we're pitching ourselves, we have data to back our idea up. I think that's something that's really important. So we're talking, and we actually kind of had like a cool interview in the session because the person we're talking to, she basically deals with off-campus services. She wanted to know more about the idea, and one thing she was worried about, which I think is a good concern, was that the idea would kind of compete with another established organization that essentially kind of does what we're doing, but it does it for free. So I think it's too good to go. Yes, too good to go. And what they do is they work with, like let's say Panera, they will collect the food wastage stuff they collect the food wastage stuff and give it to food banks and stuff like that. So something we had a part of idea, and I think we should actually market more, is that we also want to kind of do that. Honestly, I can't talk much about that aspect of the idea. I know more so about like the discounted prices and stuff. But I do think also a good concern, because then we don't want to become an organization that kind of says, okay, Panera, you could either give your stuff away for free or could do it at a discounted price, because then we're actually harming the people we're trying to help. I think what we would want to do, and this is what I explained in the meeting, was that we're trying to largely pivot to small restaurants. So those restaurants that can't afford to just give away these stuff for free, because there is a cost for packaging these meals and giving them away for free, because it's extra operation hours, because you have to put them in packaging box, you have to make sure the stuff are okay, and you have to deal with like the liabilities that come with running that service. So those restaurants who don't see it as worthwhile and probably at a cost, we will be able to say, okay, let's help you get there. So at least we're building those bridges for those who don't think they can do it just for free, right? And another thing we talked about after the meeting was that for the stuff that don't sell, we don't want to waste any food, right? So for the stuff that don't sell, we can work with food banks to say, okay, this didn't sell, let's just ship this to a food bank, right? And then we're able to do stuff like that. So I do think it's really cool. After that, we went to the food pantry. We're connecting with more people because sorry, my phone's on low percentage. We're connecting with the person who just runs dining stuff, so like the off-campus dining, because they have the data we need. But it's obviously like private and secure, so we have to talk to them and see what we can access, what we can't access. So my friend, he's messaging, he's doing the emails this week. So I think we're in a good spot. I talked to my brother, he thinks it's a good idea. There's also a competition at the Carnegie Mellon that we're actually looking to participate in, so we have to plan more of that. I think it's just a really good idea to get as much experience as we can. I think we have something good here. I think it's scalable, which is something I always look for when I have an idea. So I'm excited. But yeah, besides that though, there's nothing else I have to say. So have a great day.